Okay, folks, away we go with plenty of energy. Yes, plenty of energy indeed. This is episode 983. It's Blind Magic in Alice Springs, and I am your presenter and host, Murray Stewart. Energy, energy, energy. Yes, we've just heard the Liberal and National Party's new vision for energy provision here in Australia. Yeah, we've just heard a little bit about what they will be proposing at the upcoming election in respect to Australia's new energy future. And it's exciting. There's no question. It's very, very exciting. So the game is now on. It's definitely on in terms of the next election because there now is a credible alternative. The one thing I like about this new approach, if elected, the Liberal and National Party government will put back into Australian hands our power network. Yes, it'll be publicly owned. How exciting is that? Australians are owning the energy grid. I like that. I truly like that, and it makes common sense to me. So they are proposing a combination of small and larger nuclear reactors. Once again, exciting. Very, very exciting. So yes, this is a turn away from exclusively depending on renewable energy. It's now going to be a combination of both renewable and nuclear energy to power our grid. Once again, common sense. How often have I said this? So I guess there'll be a collection of approaches here. There'll be into the grid will come solar and wind, as we are currently doing, but also we'll embrace nuclear energy and also natural gas. Once again, makes complete sense to me. Now, they have been at pains to say that all of the costings have not been done yet. That's understandable. It's only just been announced. I get that. Today was more about the locations of these nuclear plants. And these nuclear plants under the Liberal and National Party government will primarily be going where the current coal-fired power stations are. I repeat, where the current coal-fired power stations are. Example, the Hunter Valley in New South Wales and Lithgow in New South Wales, as an example of what they will be trying to achieve. And in terms of the cost, whilst those costs have not been afforded to us yet, the cost of the current program that exclusively would rely upon renewable energy is $1.5 trillion. I repeat, $1.5 trillion. So I'm guessing that to go nuclear, it would at least be comparable to that massive cost. Yes, at least comparable. And when you consider that the grid would be owned by us, the Australian people, and that the energy that would be produced would be zero carbon emitting, that's right, zero carbon emitting, then I think it's a very, very credible response by the opposition, and certainly means that the race is on now for the seat of power in Canberra. It certainly is. The race is well and truly on to see who will form the next government at the next election, which is probably going to be later this year, but probably more likely to be sometime around April, May in 2025. And I'm excited. I'm genuinely excited about a contest, because when you have a contest in a democratic country, you generally get the best results, the best party, the best ideas, and the best people. So that's what I'm excited about. And obviously, I do agree with this nuclear future. I do agree that nuclear should be a part of our energy mix. I've said it constantly for so long. And I just hope now that we can get, although I doubt it, get some sort of bipartisan support for this mixed bag approach, because I think it's common sense. And who would want to vote against owning our own power grid? Who would want to vote against that? I certainly won't be. No, I won't. And it would have to be a spectacular alternative policy for me to vote against that notion. So yes, folks, the race is on. There's a credible alternative out there. So I'd be very, very interested in what you think, but I'll also be interested to know what the entire nation will make of this over the coming days. It is exciting. It's very, very exciting. And whatever comes out of this, win, lose or draw for either the current Labor Party or the possible election of a Liberal National Party government, whatever comes out of this, I think will be exciting, because I don't think we can ignore now the real prospect of nuclear energy entering our grid. I mean, after all, 52 credible nations throughout the world are going nuclear. They are. So what makes us think that we know more than those countries? Okay, folks, this has been episode 983, a Blind Magic Communications production.